Yes, once again for this video we have this question which says find the turning point of values for this function given like that. As I told you, we have this function which says 5 plus 24x minus 9x squared minus 2x to power 3. What we do, first find the gradient of that function. If we do, we shall get 24 minus 18x minus 6x squared. I hope you are following me. So we are going to factorize or simplify this. We shall get negative 6x plus 4 into x minus 1. I hope you can understand to that level. Yes, because if you work out this one, you will end up with such an expression. Now remember, my dy dx or inverse of x is 0 when my x is either negative 4 or positive 1. I think that one is not hard to understand. If I put here negative 4 as x, everything will be 0. At turning points, my dy dx has to be 0. You have to know it. If I put negative 4 in here as x, the whole thing will be 0. If I put 1 as my x, everything will be 0. So, having put that as the x's, I will say when my x is negative 4, my y automatically, this y, the original function, you see, it will be 5 plus 24 into negative 4 minus 9 into negative 4 squared minus 2 into negative 4 cubed, and the whole thing will give me negative 107. So when my x is negative 4, my y is this. And also when my x is 1, my y will be 5 plus 24 minus 9 minus 2, and my y will be positive 18. So therefore the turning points of values of y occur at when x is negative 4 and negative 107, and at 1 at these coordinates 18. So these are my turning points. So I'm going to find the nature or the shape of the curve. I think we shall stop from there. So nature or shape of the curve. So as in the first video I told you, I have to find the value of x, then the sign of the derivative. We are going to have a simple table which will help us to decipher whatever we have to get. this table is going to be of use. So I'll have left -4, right I have left 1, +1, then right. So this is where we are going to determine the nature of our curve. Now going back to the y dx, or the derivative, if I choose from the left, if you studied integers on the number line, from the left hand side of -4, let me take the immediate one, which is -5. If I put it in here as my x, this one will be a negative, this one will be a negative. If they multiply, it will be a positive, then times the negative outside, so I'll end up with a negative value. If I put -4 itself, I'll be able to get a 0. On the right, if I take a -3 and put it in here from our dy dx, this one will be a negative, a positive, which will meet a negative in here, so it will be a what? A negative times a negative, the outside, which will give me a positive value. So taking the +1, remember these values are got immediately when we equate the dy dx equals to 0. Don't forget, if I take to the left of the number line, from +1 going to the left, it means, let me take 0. So if I put in here 0, what can I get? If I put here 0 and I put in here 0, everything in here, if I multiply, I'll be able to get a positive value. Positive. If I put 1 as x, I'll be able to get a 0. If I put +2, because it is to the right of +1 on a number line, I'll be able to get a negative value. If I try to put here 2, this one will become 1. This one will become positive, then times the negative outside, it will give me a positive, negative value, sorry. So the nature of the curve will actually be, this negative means a drawing, a sloping of the gradient. The 0 means nothing, there's no gradient there. Then the positive means this. So this one will be my minimum. Actually, there is a small bend there, a bend, kind of a curve. A positive, it will mean something is going up, the slope is going up. Then the 0, there's nothing in there. Then the negative means the curve is sloping. So this one will be actually my maximum. So this is the kind of the nature of the curve, how it has to look like. So in the conclusion, I'm going to say the turning values of y are -107 and 18, and the negative 0.7 is the minimum value, while the positive 18 is the maximum value. So this is how they go about this number. So thank you very much. Please like, comment, subscribe. There are more videos coming in. Thank you very much.